There we go. So you guys, super excited to be here with you. We are on what week? Three. We are on week 3 of our Winter Wellness Challenge. So last week we talked about carbs. Who here got some really great success with carbs? Linda?
Yeah, I followed and used the right ones,
Linda ate good carbs. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Carla?
I actually didn't pay attention to how many carbs.
Okay.
I was just making sure I was going over a certain amount per meal.
Okay.
So I wasn't allotting more than 30. If it was like bread, if it was a vegetable, I had a lot or more for
Grams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or grams.
Okay.
And then what I didn't this week.
That's okay, but you became more aware of your carbs and what happened on the scale.
Oh, I lost 5 pounds.
Yeah! It's all in ratio. It's all in balance, right? So Carla's down 5 pounds from last week, you guys. Yes, that's awesome. Who else has a share? Oh, come on, you guys. There's got to be some shares. Didn't lose, I didn't gain. I got maintenance. Yes, awesome.
I'm down 3.4.
Yeah! So Darcel's down 3.4 pounds. I don't know if you guys heard that. For us in our home, it was really good. We actually went through we've had a very busy week, very busy weekend. And we even went out, we went and tried the Atlantic House. So if you've been there, there's nothing good to order. Nothing good to order. But I was really excited because we made a decision as a family, like Matt and I, that we ordered one meal and we split it. And then we ordered a salad, right? So it wasn't that we had to, because you know that you're serving of fries, if you order each one piece, you still get all that extra stuff. So we ordered a 3-piece and we split it, came home at the end of the day, tracked all my numbers, was still bang on plan. Right? So it's not that those things are consistent in time, but it's being accountable for it and being aware of what you're putting in your body. Right? So I just knew that I had these extra carbs at lunchtime. Guess what I had with dinner? No carbs. Right? Because it's a balance throughout the day. It's not about all or nothing. Right? Because we hear that a lot of people. Some people have messaged and said, I can't eat food. Yes, you can. It's okay. Food is very good for you. We want to teach you long-term success of balance. Okay? Because Christmas is coming. Baking is coming. There are already cookies at offices. I have seen them. I was offered them today. Just have some cookies. No, that's okay. Don't need them. Right? But we want to teach you how to get through the Christmas holidays being set up for success where you can enjoy the foods that you want to have, but not completely throw all your goals out the window. Good? Do we have any shares online, you guys? Anyone want to come off mute and share with us? You're all awesome.
I'll share.
Go for it.
I've pretty much lost faith this last little while, and I came across the picture, if you see my picture on the TV there, of me 2 years ago. So I was just like, holy crap, like, even though I've given up and not thinking that I'm progressing or anything, and then I look back at this picture and go, holy crap, like that was me 2 years ago. So I like to say that I'm back. So,
Hey.
So that was a win for me.
That's awesome. Awesome. And I think there's so much power in that, right? We always say, take your pictures. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to see it. You need it. You need that picture so that when those days come and you're like, I'm stuck, or this isn't working, or anything like that, I want to throw in the towel, you see where you were, right? And so take those pictures, right? Like, I share them all the time. My husband used to not have a neck. We go. And you see the pictures, like, honestly, we're going to Mexico in a couple weeks, and we get stopped at the passport office all the time. Like, he has to pull out a different set of ID because he is that unfamiliar in his passport picture. He doesn't have a neck. It's like this tube from the head down, right? So, but those times when you get frustrated, when you miss some time at the gym, or you have a bad day, that you get frustrated, but it's looking back at those times that you go, wait a minute, I'm not where I was. Right? And I like to share Sarah's story because Sarah, over the last year, have you been perfect? See how she chuckles with that? I could probably scroll back and show you some of the texts of the days Sarah hasn't been perfect, right? Right? But did anyone see Sarah's results this week?
Yeah.
Right? So do you think that that's a testament to that consistency of just not quitting? Be like, okay, I had a bad day, but that doesn't mean I need to have a bad week. Or I had a bad day, that's not, you don't give up on your life. And that's what I'm really excited about, what our community is doing and what we see all the time. So congratulations. All right, so with that, we're going to get started into our topic of the week. One thing that I really like, you see it always promoted to old people because for some reason they're the only ones that have to go poo. But that's not true. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the wonderful Penny, and she's going to talk to us about digestive health and fiber. Yay!
I'm going to read out a piece of paper that I wrote it all down on.
There we go.
Oh, that's not a piece of paper. It's in here. I put it in this jacket yesterday, so I knew I would have it today. Okay. So, our digestive system is designed to absorb water and nutrients from the foods we eat and liquids we drink, in addition to processing waste. How we feel overall is greatly determined by what we eat and how well our digestive system can process what we eat. So, ways to promote this healthy digestive system is to get 20 to 25 grams of fiber every day. This can be found in your fruits and vegetables, whole grains, as well as in our active fiber. Probiotics are a good source. Eating foods that contain probiotics like yogurts and fermented foods like sauerkraut, that kind of stuff, as well as prebiotics, which are bananas, garlic, onions, asparagus, that kind of, helps improve the ratio of good bacteria versus bad bacteria in your gut. And another way to help boost that ratio is use simply probiotic once a day. Just for a little bit of extra information there, the prebiotics help support the growth of the probiotics. So it's kind of you kind of want. So even though we all hear about probiotic, you want to try and make sure you have a little bit of both so that it helps promote all that good healthy stuff. Yeah, to keep everything moving.
Yay! Good job. So who here knows where to find fiber? Is anyone online? You guys write it in the chat. Melissa, you guys come off mute. Hi, Beth. Come off mute. You can throw it in the chat there. Share with us where the most important to find fiber. Fruit. Vegetables.
Where do we find fiber? Beans.
Beans. Yeah. Beans. Yep. And do you know what is it? Fiber. Right? We talk about carbs.
Why are you talking? Because they're talking to us too. Say hi.
Hi, Sadie. Just give mute you guys. Awesome. So one place that you guys, fiber is really important because it also helps us not only digest our food, but absorb our food, right? So when you're low in fiber, fiber helps with digestion. And digestion is what? It's the act of breaking down our food and getting nutrients out of it, right? So we really want to have that because fiber, when we look at our complex carbs, so things like beans, things like a lot of actually your brown rices will have a good amount of fiber in them. That fiber helps slow down the food so that it actually has time to break it apart and absorb it. Without fiber, sometimes either it doesn't move or it moves way too quickly, right? So you want to have that good balance in that way. So digestive health is super, super important. A lot of us ignore it or don't want to talk about it because it's embarrassing. No, it's not. Go to a 4-year-old's preschool class. They talk about poo all the time, right? So for some reason, we're programmed that poo's bad. Poo's not bad. It's very important. It tells a lot about your body and what you're doing. So if you're ever concerned about that, talk to your coach. We are okay with it. Okay? All right. So with that, you guys, our next topic is fitness. And I get to share that with you today. So fitness, we're going into a very, very, very busy season. Are we not going into a very busy season? It's already busy, right? Who here has a Christmas party already this weekend? One, right? We've got Christmas parties, right? They're happening all the time. Happening all the time. And so the one thing that we do is we get really busy with Christmas parties, we get really busy with shopping, we get really busy with doing all these other things. Do we take time for ourselves? No. No, right? So we really want to make sure that we take 10 minutes for ourselves. It doesn't have to be 45 minutes at the gym. If that's already your routine and you're already making time for that, great. Absolutely great. Okay, get to one class a week. You don't have to start doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just get somewhat active. Penny talked about this last week about shoveling snow, right? We had to shovel snow last week. Did you snow last week or was it the week before? The week before. Okay. Anyway, so shoveling snow, right? It's a great workout. I literally have I have memory fade backs of when my daughter was like 3 months old, and me and my girlfriend texting back and forth, like going between naps and snow shoveling. I don't know when I'm going to get to sleep. Like between every time they went down for a nap, we had to go shovel because our husbands worked out of town, and it was snowing so much that weekend that we'd seriously, like, I think I lost 5 pounds of baby weight in 3 days, right? Because we had to shovel that much. So one thing that we've got going, I don't know if you guys have seen, but we've got like the 25 days of fitness. And the purpose of that challenge is not to get you onto a whole new ripped abs physique. It's about making you accountable that just because it's the holidays doesn't mean you don't count. Just because it's the holidays doesn't mean you can't do a wall sit, right? So like all those workouts are planned just to be a 5, 10 to 20 minute workouts. It's not meant to take away from your day, but it's about giving you that accountability of I'm going to be committed to myself even through all this other stuff. Because is willpower on our food going to be a huge thing? A huge thing. So if you think every day you can reset by getting up and doing a 10-minute fitness routine in your living room or wherever, do you think that's going to put you in a better mindset for the day? Is it going to give you more willpower in regards to food? Right? So whatever you choose to do, whether it's signing up for a class, right? There's some of us that are committed. I'm going to the club 1 day a week, right? There's some of us that are committed for that. If that's too much on your schedule, I'm going to do a 5-minute yoga video every day. Or I'm going to do a walking video, right? But it's taking it on. It's not going and trying to get a whole new routine through the holidays because there's enough demand on us already. But it's about being accountable to what you are doing. You've got a Fitbit, be accountable to it, right? If you've got a day that's 2,000 steps, what did you do that day? Not much, right? So if you don't have a Fitbit, that's fine. It's new technology. People walked before Fitbits existed. If you can believe that. I know, right? So, but it's happening. Take on those weekend warrior challenges. Get an accountability. Go to the park and walk with some friends, right? Do things. Find a group of people that are going to be active with you, not just sit around and drink and eat cookies. Does that sound better? Yeah. Right? Like instead, because we all have that. Everyone's going to be inviting you out to go sit and drink and eat cookies. And is that okay to do during the holidays? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Is it okay to do Monday through Sunday through the holidays? No, it's not. And not at lunch parties and not at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And my boss used to buy us McDonald's on the same day that we do a potluck at work. You know what I mean? Like it was just like completely imbalanced. So find people, find activities. Go take people to go play laser tag. Or go bowling, or go do race carts. I mean, if you're going to spend money at a movie theater, put that $40 into something that's going to make you active, right? There's a lot better ways that money can be invested than sitting in a movie theater eating popcorn or buying drinks at a restaurant, right? Or you can find as much activity and social activity doing something that's healthy as you can in doing things that are not healthy, but it takes you being willing to make that mindset and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to take this time for me. Make sense? Okay, so if you're looking for that extra accountability, the fitness challenge, anyone can register for it. It's free. It goes directly to your inbox. Okay, so it's already all set up that you get a little workout in your inbox every day. Just a HIIT circuit, and you can modify it. You can do whatever you want to do with it, even if you don't do it for 3 days and you choose to do it 1 day. It's just something there that's constantly, it's like, hey, through the holidays, we got you. You're not alone and you don't have to quit. Sound good? Okay. All right. So speaking of mindset, I'm going to pass it over to our amazing guru. This lady reads books like they're going out of style. I think she's Chapter's best customer. So I'm going to throw it over to Miss Heather Godso. Take it away.
All right. So can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about something that's really hard this time of year. Juanita kind of just talked about it a little bit, but yep. I'm going to be talking to you guys about consistency. So we've talked about the no excuses mindset, right? Some of us were around when Nikki came and visited, We learned all about that, but we also learned, and we've learned for a long time, that it's not easy, but it's simple. But so here's the thing, and I'm gonna be a little bit harsher tonight because I've got some goals that I'm setting that I'm like, I gotta go for it. Christmas is coming, but I still gotta stay focused. So I'm gonna just bring you guys with me for a minute, so bear with me. But I've got a hack for how to get through the Christmas season. Okay, so just picture this. You're at your Christmas party, you're at your Christmas dinner, you got the whole family there, everyone's there, right? You got your turkey, and you put a little bit of turkey on your plate. And then you walk a little bit further and you're like, yeah, I got this. I got that protein. The turkey's good for me. This is perfect. And you see some green beans. So you put some of those on your plate and you're like, veggies, check. I got this. This Christmas dinner, like, I'm on plan. I've got it. I'm going for it 100%. And you walk a little bit further and you see the sweet potatoes and you're like, yep, I'm going to throw some of those on my plate, just like a small little bit, because I know we learned last week carbs are good for us and we've got those sweet potatoes there, so I'm going to put those on there. And then you walk a little bit further and you've got the stuffing and you're like, well, I'll just have a little bit, right? And then you walk a little bit further and you're like, yeah, there's some potatoes. I'll just have I just want to taste. I just want to have a little bit. And so you add the potatoes. And then you see a dinner roll and you're like really starting to carb load. And you're like, oh, it's okay. I'm carb loading today. I'll just cycle it through tomorrow, right? So then you keep walking and there's like another kind of stuffing and it's all right there. It's all in front of you. So how do you stay consistent? Well, remember what I just said about how it's not easy, but it's simple? I'll give you my life hack. Don't put it on the plate. If you don't have it on your plate or you don't have it on your fork, it's a lot harder to get it in your mouth. Now, I'm not saying it's not impossible. You can fall, you can slip, you just got your mouth open, you're like, down the table, it all just tumbles in there, right? But the easiest way to stay consistent is just don't put it on your plate. And here's the thing. Consistency means every day. It means making those choices that are tough, but it's making those choices that are going to take you to the next level. Like every day you're making choices anyway, but just be really honest with yourself about the choices that you're making. And don't be mad about the results that you didn't get from the work that you didn't do at the end of the holidays. If you come out to the end of the holidays and you're like pissed off because you plateaued your weight loss or you didn't gain any muscle or whatever, like you just got to admit to yourself, like, okay, I didn't do it. I didn't do what I needed to. And that's okay. But that's just where you're at. So you got to love yourself where you're at. But for me, I'm not doing that this year. I got where I'm at and I'm not real happy about it. So now it's time to get it back in gear. And I promise you, if you stay consistent, if you stay on course, if you fall in love with the process of really taking care of yourself and eating properly and eating right, your results are going to come. But there's just one last thing here. Ask yourself, what are you willing to give up to have the life that you want, or to have the body that you want, or to achieve the goals that you pretend that you want? Because it's really easy to fall off track over Christmas, but I promise you, those cookies, Mom will make them next year, or she'll give you the recipe and you can make them yourself. Or that stuffing's gonna be there at Easter, at Christmas, at Thanksgiving, at New Year's. Like, there's no lack of this kind of stuff going on. So you don't need to just pile it on your plate because it's right there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? We all have a good idea of how to stay consistent over the next couple weeks?
Yes.
Is that a question?
No,
Tracy?
thumbs up.
Sweet. Awesome.
Great.
Love you guys.
Love it. Yay! I think that's so important, right? And the best thing about it, if you have like a buffet set up, what's normally at the front? Buns and salads, right? So right off the bat, willpower, no bun. Next, sweet, salad. Fill up half that plate. Fill up half that plate with salad. You can still fit stuffing on there. You can still fit potatoes on there. You can still put turkey, right? But if it's full, if you fill it with over half of the veggies first, even the stuffing you do put on, is going to be a better portion. It is, right? Do not take a salad plate, make a salad plate, okay? Right? So really starting with that willpower off the bat, and don't waste, I was chatting with the lady this today that offered me a cookie. I was like, are those store-bought? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm good, thanks. Right? Because for me, in all honesty, if I'm going to have a dessert, it's going to be worth my time. We all have been there where we're like, yeah, I'm going to get that, like, whatever, Rocky Road cheesecake thing. And then you know that it's just like mass-produced out of the thing. There ain't no love in it. And you're halfway through it going, I just wasted a lot of empty calories on something that doesn't even taste good. Right? So be aware, like get excited about the food you want to eat. That's okay. It's okay to have dessert, but get excited about the dessert you want in your life. Find that willpower to really make that choice, because then when you do make those choices and your mom makes creme brulee that's home handmade with fresh vanilla bean and it's roasted right in front of you, you're going to enjoy that. It's right, but you're not going to be overstuffed regretting it going, I can't have dessert. Don't eat all the crap going into it so that when the good stuff sits in front of you, now you feel guilty. It's not worth it. It's backwards. Okay, so thank you, Heather. We are totally on this, you guys. We all have it. So a couple things I want to talk about before we finish our call. So our product of the week is fiber. Active apple fiber. We got this stuff right here. Okay, I really, really love this stuff. One thing that I have is hacks through the holidays. Spritzers, we do soda water with aloe. Right? So if you're out for a nice thing, or if you've got some friends coming over, maybe you don't feel like breaking into the wine at 3, but you want something fancy, you can do a spritzer, soda water, and aloe. Okay? Or we do it with lift-offs as well. We'll make a nice lift-off, put it in a fancy glass. Take juice and put it in a fancy glass. Okay?
Collagen.
Collagen. Yeah.
Collagen soda water.
Collagen and soda water. Fantastic, right? So you're getting all the nutrients, you're getting what you want, but you're having it in a nice way. The fiber, you guys, if you're someone that really likes like a mulled cider or something like that, the fiber warm, phenomenal. Phenomenal throughout the holidays. It's a nice warm drink. If you're sitting there at the end of the night and you're like, you got these cravings and you just want to go eat stuff you shouldn't, make yourself a nice glass of warm fiber. It's going to fill you up because it's fiber and it's going to feel like a treat. Okay, 2 scoops or 25 grams of protein. Protein on the break. Sorry. 2 scoops is 25 grams of fiber. You can actually see it in the cup. It's fantastic. We put in our oats. So we make apple oats with it. We make apple pie oats. I put it in the cookies and cream shake. It tastes like apple pie. So there's lots of really great options. You guys, we have it here if you want to sample it. So you can give that a go, okay? Other thing I want to do is I want to send out some major recognition to some super awesome people. So I'm gonna unplug them from the TV, okay? So they can come see. So we have the Kickstarter going on. And we have our DAT board here. You guys see this? You see all these amazing names on that DAT board? So over the last month, there's been some people that have done some great work, and they've hit some major qualifications, okay? So we've got our first cut DAT, our first Kickstart here. So these people are finishing their cuts, or they're on their second cut now, okay? So they're getting an 8 gift pack. So we have some people in the room that already are getting it. Woo! Darcel, right? Darcel, myself, Melissa on the line here, she's getting it. Trish has finished her cut. Congratulations, you guys. And then as well, we've got our second cutters that are on their way here. So Penny, congratulations, you finished yours. Erica, congratulations, you finished yours. We got Linda has finished hers. Congratulations. Then we have our next Kickstarter. So anyone that's brand new can still qualify. Okay, so it's 200 volume points over their October volume. So if you want to ask about that, please do. I can help you. That's these guys right here. See this? See all these people that have hit their first cut? Congratulations, Naomi. We've got Terry, Ash, Jer, Melissa, Heidi. You guys have all hit your first cut for the teacup. So the Nightmare Before Tea. It's a 3-month qualification. If you have questions about it, please reach out and ask. I'm really excited about everything, the impact that this community is making. Jackie is on there. Yes. Jackie, and you finished your third cut, didn't you? Not yet? Okay. Okay. So, but it's really good things happening, you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just want to celebrate everyone and their hard work. Celebrate all of you making the commitment to yourselves to get healthy, sticking it through the holidays. This week's challenge, can you guess what it is? Fiber. Yes. I want you to find a high fiber food in your pantry. Either in your pantry or fridge. I want you to hunt it out. I want you to become aware is what you're eating daily. Most of us eat the same thing every day. Do most of us eat the same thing every day? No, we got some of us like to mix it up. Okay, most of us, a lot of us eat the same thing every day. How much fiber is in the Jif Whip, Melissa? I saw that. 1. 1 gram of fiber. She's like, I'm gonna eat 25 servings of this. So I want you to find what you're eating daily and what has the most fiber in it. Okay, so you can actually see how much fiber you're getting in. Because a lot of us think we're good, but in reality, we're really lacking in it. So it's just becoming aware. So this week, your goal is to go through your fridge, find out what has fiber, and share it with others. Good? Good. Okay. Great call, you guys. Thanks, everyone, for jumping on. Email will be out in the morning. Bye.